Leo, hello Leo and late Cancer. Leo and late Cancer, welcome to Sly Roxtar for your March 2022 tarot reading by Significator. Here at Sly Roxtar, Significators are chosen by birthday. This reading is for the King of Wands. The King of Wands represents you, Leo, and late Cancer. Therefore, if you are a late Leo and this reading just is not resonating with you, go ahead and check out the Knight of Pentacles for Virgo, and that will be for you. Last third of Leo, first 2/3 of Virgo. So, back to our King of Wands. That's you, Leo and late Cancer. King of Wands, March 2022. What have we got going on for our King of Wands? King of Wands, March 2022. March 2022, Leo, late Cancer, King of Wands. That was a good one. Okay, Leo, late Cancer, King of Wands, right in the center, all around you this month, surrounding you. Page of Cups in reverse, really interesting card. Page of Cups, he's a dreamer. He or she, princesses in other decks, right? So, really connected to intuition, imagination, just as you can see with the card upright, super dreamy figure here. Pages represent change, and with this card in reverse, it could be that you are resisting change or resisting listening to your innate creativity. There is something that you are not looking at that really is maybe a fantasy that you just don't believe could be possible. So you've put it out of your head and you've moved on. But this change is here for you. And if you want to look at it, there is definitely something that you can create from your dream life. Let's get some more information. An obstacle you might encounter this month. The Hermit in reverse. These cards really do go together. Again, we have the Hermit, that is Virgo. So connecting again to that next sign for you Leos and you cusp Leos. So Hermit in reverse, there is something in, this is affirming, there is absolutely something inside that you know is right for you. And this isn't just a knowledge that you've gained sometime throughout your life. No, this is a larger knowledge than that. It's something that you came into with. It's almost like realizing what you were born to do. Maybe this Page of Cups in reverse is a little bit stuck doing something to get by, and that is why you've been denying what it is you truly want, because maybe you just don't have the time or the energy for it. But it is coming up for you. So you are going to start to feel it, and with cups being emotional, you're going to start to feel the emotional pull of that. And when you deny it, it's going to start to cause some emotional instability and maybe not so good feelings. Let's leave it there. Get some more information. Where is this all coming from? The High Priestess. The High Priestess. Yes, it is. There she is, the root of the spread. This is all coming from your wisdom, your intuition. This Page of Cups and the High Priestess, boy, are they on the same page. He's a little bit more of a dreamer. This is the change card because it is the beginning of something new. With the High Priestess, she is very secure, but they both have their mind in the same place. High Priestess represents the moon, and the moon is so closely linked to these water signs, especially with change, the changing of tides. The High Priestess, she is the one who asserts and knows what this Hermit has to go inside to remember. So this is bubbling up for you. It's something that's coming from deep within, and from above as well. And it's starting to become louder, clearer, and harder to ignore. Energy leaving you this month, fading away. 6 of Cups in reverse. If you have been looking at the past and seeing where you could have made a turn towards this dream or this imaginary thing that you want to create, this life that you want to have, and you look back with a sense of regret, that is leaving you because you are going to start to realize that you're not going to let yourself miss any more opportunities so that you continue to have those feelings. This 6 of Cups in reverse it can be about those regrets in the past and just letting them consume you. They are emotional cards, so it's that pull that you feel about things that maybe didn't go your way or opportunities that you didn't take, and it's been really weighing on you. I do see you starting to make a change and really grasping at the opportunities, making a shift towards what you truly desire. More information, energy coming in for you this month. The Sun in reverse. And this is the gift being offered to you. So the Sun in reverse, for you, King of Wands, I mean, this is the Sun, and this is Leo, King of Wands. So you're going to start to notice the ways that you've been denying yourself, the ways that you haven't been true to yourself, and you're going to start to notice the potential of a reality where you are connected and you are serving your highest self, because it's by the inverse. So you haven't been on that track. You haven't been taking those opportunities and noticing how far that's led you from who you truly are is going to give you the drive and encouragement to get back on track. That is what I see for you in March. King of Wands, what's coming towards you? Really nice card, 4 of Wands. No other sign has gotten the 4 of Wands actually for quite a while. This is celebration, homecoming, Wands, King of Wands. This is the beginning of the journey, but not so close to the beginning that nothing has been done and you have to create something out of nothing. You have laid the plans. It's probably because you've been thinking about this for a while. You've probably been thinking about those initial steps. And here in the 4, they are going to start to solidify. They are going to start to manifest themselves here, lower on the tree of life, in the planes closer to Earth, right? How do you see yourself in this situation? Ace of Swords. Do I really need to say it? Yeah, you know that you have been being false with yourself, that you haven't been following your passion, that you haven't been pursuing your truth, and you know it. And I think enough is enough. You really are going to start to go for it. It's pretty self-explanatory. Your environment. How's your environment? The 3 of Swords in reverse. I actually like this card here, the 3 of Swords in reverse in your environment. So you have been dealing with this discomfort. For the 3 of Swords, because it is swords, it's that mind energy. I don't see it as a cup. I don't see it as deep emotional pain, but I do see it as pain generated in the mind. And because it is a 3, it is the beginning. It's the start. So this pain that maybe is felt emotionally really comes from the mind. It's not physical, it's not a pentacle, it's a sword. And it's manageable. It's a 3, it's manageable. It is not totally beyond you. It's not so big. You really have to take one thing at a time. And here in your environment, the 3 of Swords in reverse, I see you starting to recognize where those pain points are and moving towards this Sun in reverse, right? Where have you been false to yourself? Ace of Swords in reverse. Where have you, rice is done. Where have you been sort of lacking in your pursuit of truth, happiness, and passion, those wands? What do you hope to gain from this situation? Strength. There it is. Leo, Leo, Leo. So this reading is all about you. You really hope to find yourself here. Strength is the major arcana for Leo. The King of Wands is what I use as a significator because the court cards, knights through kings, definitely represent people to me. But in a larger sense, the essence of Leo really is contained in the strength. And it is sitting right here next to this sun in reverse. This reading is just all about you finding yourself, finding your voice, and you hope to gain. It also looks like whatever the situation is that you've been in, you've either been using too much force or too much softness. You really hope to gain that balance, and it's probably a bit of both. You've probably been willing yourself through for whatever reasons. Maybe you have other responsibilities to other people. Maybe maybe it's responsibility to yourself that you feel only this path can satisfy. And in that sense, you've been soft with yourself, really denying where you truly want to put your energy. Potential immediate outcome. The 9 of Swords. So this is going to be difficult. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It is going to give you anxiety. Right here by this Strength card, the 9 of Swords, finding yourself, finding that balance. You are going to have to give some things up, and it is going to be a source of anxiety. There's no other way to put it, but you will have those moments where maybe it is less all at once if you continue on the road that you are on. It's not just overwhelming anxiety, but it is a consistent dissatisfaction, and in the long run, that will lead to greater and greater dissatisfaction. This 9 of Swords is something that you're going to have to work through if you want to reach the next level and know if these dreams from this Page of Cups in reverse are possible. And I think they are. King of Wands, you make it happen. You are powerful, powerful energy. You have that fixed fire. So let's get some more clarification from the bottom of the deck. Larger universal forces beyond your control. Equal give and take, balance. The sixes, again, right at the center of the tree of life, the heart of it that connects all other points to one another. And this is about finance, health, your body, family, job, earthly matters, manifestation, and what you're experiencing now, larger universal forces beyond your control. This is happening because it is meant to. Definitely. The scales are righting themselves. You have been on a path that hasn't been connecting with who you truly are for quite some time, and the large universal force is saying, no more. We have to bring this back to equilibrium where you can find what it is you were meant to do. Greater clarification for the reading. And there you go, off to the races. Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands represents the last third of Scorpio and the first 2/3 of Sagittarius. And there is no faster court card. Definitely one of the fastest cards in the entire tarot. 8 of Wands, very, very fast as well. But this Knight, of all the people in the tarot, he moves the fastest by far. You are really thinking about making this change, and when it happens quickly. That is probably where that 9 of Swords is coming from. It's not something that's going to be gradual. You're going to make a 90-degree or 180-degree turn and head off racing. off to the races. That's what I keep hearing. I saw that Knight of Wands. Off to the races you go. Last card, greater overall potential outcome. 10 of Wands. Through all of these experiences, things have gotten heavy, and you are going to be shouldering a great responsibility here. I think the message here is it's a responsibility to yourself, and satisfying that might get heavy. There may be larger burdens you have to shoulder along the way. It may feel like that for a while, but here it is, that 10, that is the completion of the minor cards in the suit of Wands. So you have the 9 of Swords, mental anxiety, sleepless nights, paranoia, insomnia, anxiety, just tons and tons of it. And then you have this 10 of Wands. It's a burden. It's, heavy to carry, but it comes from experience. And it is your choice whether you want to take that on and gain the benefits, or continue down a path that is less fulfilling and overall going to bring more dissatisfaction. It is better to try and know the results after giving an earnest effort than to never try and never know and live with, again, here we go, 6 of Cups, leaving you those regrets. Are you going to continue to amass and accumulate these regrets, missed opportunities, or are you going to take one of them and try? I see you doing it. I see you doing it, gaining that knowledge, coming back to yourself. That is what you hope for ultimately. Strength. This isn't the heaviest reading I've done for the monthlies, not by a long shot. It's very positive. It does show quite a considerable amount of determination, effort, work, and change. So I wish you the best. I'm looking forward to seeing how this develops next month, and I hope you will join me here at Sly Roxtar.